This thing's a straight up f***ing death trap. Holy f***. Hey, I'm back and I'm still working on this piece. Okay, so I understand that I've gone, I think, 2-3 weeks without uploading a video. I got injured in my eye and then on my hand and just a whole bunch of stuff that really slowed me down and made it to where I was completely useless for a little while. But now I'm all better and I still have this hunk of shit to work on. It's the only way to describe it, to be completely honest. But we're gonna go ahead and do that. Also, just some quick updates and some changes to the channel. I have changed my upload time from Saturday at 12 noon to Thursday at 12 to 1, probably 1, somewhere in there. But I've changed it to Thursday for good reason. It makes it a lot easier on me, and apparently, according to the whole articles I read, it helps for getting me out there if I upload it on Thursday versus if I upload it on Saturday. So we're gonna go ahead and get back into work on this guy. I just want to go ahead and show you what we're doing. I am not going to be doing exhaust today. I'm not sure if exhaust will end up on this video, but I know for sure I'm not doing exhaust today. I want to go ahead and get all of the interior done on this thing today. I went out and got all the door panels and all that kind of stuff and whatnot to put on this vehicle. I also have the gear selector cable with a new bracket and everything to go ahead and put on this guy as well, which is nice. Now, what we're going to go ahead and do first, though, is fix this little third door thing right here. From what I know of, they use these little plastic crummy things on the ends of the cables, so they always break and all that kind of stuff and whatnot on a multitude of vehicles. And you can get these little aluminum ones that completely replace it. Well, I tried replacing one off camera, and you know, it looks like it's going to go in absolutely fine with no problems, but it's going to be hard to get the ones in here and here, so I'm going to go ahead and take all those out. And let me just show you what I mean. So in this little kit that you have here, it's a bunch of these. Now this is that cam-ish egg style one that I was talking about, and then here's the other style. This is the style that we're going to be using. It gave me 4 of them, so I'm going to go ahead and replace all 4 on this vehicle, and I think all 4 are dead anyways. But the only way that I know I'm going to be able to replace it, or at least make it significantly easier on myself, is if I remove this top and the bottom locking mechanism thingy, latch thingy, I don't know what to call it, and go ahead and start from there. So let's go ahead and remove those, and then we'll put the door panels in, put the radio back in. Well, there is no radio, but we'll put the dash back together, and pretty much just a whole bunch of little odds and ends that are gonna make life way easier. Yeah, let's go ahead and pop these guys out. Okay, so that was actually very easy. I'm surprised at how easy it's going on this Ford. It's kind of making me like these things. But at the same time, I wish they would stop just breaking in general. At least they made them easy to fix. So I got the top one out and we got the bottom one out, and this is what I was talking about. Okay, so if you look at these right here, you'll see how there's that spare cable. There should be a little thing on the sleeve going into here, and there's not. And that's what those aluminum pieces that I was talking about puts in there, so that everything will work and function properly. So I'm going to go ahead and get those. This one looks like it's going to be a huge pain in the butt to get into place, so I'm going to do this one off camera so you guys don't see me cussing up a storm. Alright, so here's the finished product. You can see that we put this piece in with a little bit of WD-40 and some pliers. I was able to get it in there without too many issues. And you can see on the other end, we could have it there. Hi, Clorox. Ford does have a piece that is on here, but apparently it's made of this really crummy plastic, and it just absolutely deteriorates. But there we go. That's one cable done. Now I can go ahead and slip that guy back in through the top here, all the way down to the bottom there. How funny would it be if I broke that window right now? And I need to go ahead and pull this one out. Go ahead and do the exact same thing. Now first I'm going to go ahead and stick this guy right up at the top, without being too much of a jackass and breaking stuff. Yeah, because I'm doing a great job at that right now. Why do they have to make it hard? Hey, all right. Finally, that took a friggin' minute and a half. Alright, so the door finally opens and closes, but I only have one handle. Unfortunately, I couldn't get a handle for here because, well, you have to drill them out. That wasn't about that. So, what we're going to go ahead and do is I'm going to take a piece of TIG wire and I'm going to put it on through to here so that whenever it's closed like this, which you really got to slam to get that top, but whenever it's closed like that, you don't have to reach in to undo it, which, haha, that's nice. You can just go ahead and pull a little like looped wire thing that I'm about to put in. So I'm going to go ahead and go grab a piece of TIG wire and do that. Yep, and you just pull that. Perfect. That works great. All right. Now we can go ahead and put this frickin' door panel back on, which I am very, very excited for because I personally don't want to see the inside of this thing ever again. Okay, so these may or may not be the right screws. They're from my 350Zs, because I've had several of these. But you know what? These little suckers will work, because that's all they need to do is work. And no, I didn't just pull it from my perfectly okay-ish running 350Z. I pulled it out of my parts bin of all the nuts and bolts that I idiotically kept, which is paying off, as you can see. Sweet. I was actually surprised to find a rear door panel that actually fit, or that was the correct color of the truck. The funny part though is I was not able to find the correct color for the front two door panels, so they're going to be like an off-tilt gray, which is kind of weird, but it's okay because it's just two panels and at least it's kind of symmetrical-ish. Hell yeah, I'm happy that's done. Let's go ahead and test it out one more time with the panel on. Yep, top's locked, bottom's locked, pulled the thingy. Sweet. Close it again. Top's locked, bottom's locked, try from the inside. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. Hey! That is freaking awesome. Now, let me go ahead and close both of them just to make sure. Hell yeah, that is awesome. Alright, now we're going to go ahead and move on to this one. I don't think this will take too long. We're going to find out though. So the battery died on the camera yet again because I'm really crappy about keeping up with that. But everything is pretty much done with it. I got the windshield wipers on, the interior's finally finished. Kinda, still need some stuff. There is an issue with the windshield wipers. At first they weren't working, and then I traced it down to a fuse being missing. Then I put the fuse in place, and well, if you turn the windshield wipers, actually just don't even turn them on at all, they just go. You can't have variable, like, you can't change the speed at all. And if you do try to change the speed, it just starts, you know, spraying out the windshield wiper fluid. It's really, really weird. So I need to go ahead and get in there and pull out that entire piece, because I know that's what's broken, and match it up with one online, because apparently there's a few different types I found when looking for one online. So I'm going to be doing that. Besides all that though, we're finally moving on to the exhaust. I need to go ahead and cut all of that off of that, because those are the flanges for the manifolds. And we're going to be using the def wheel to do it. But before we go ahead and start doing that, I want to let you guys know, I didn't let you know at the beginning of the video, but I'm letting you know now. There will be no more videos of the R3. I have sold it. I sold it for a really good reason. Trying to buy a house right now, and that's very important. I did, however, buy that motorcycle with the intentions of selling it later on. I knew I didn't want to keep that thing because I wanted something bigger, better, and badder. There will be no more videos of the R3. It is gone, but hopefully in the next year we'll have another motorcycle on the channel, which will be freaking awesome. So let's go ahead and start working on all this, start cutting everything apart, mocking everything up, welding it all together, and hopefully this Ford will be done by the end of this video. I really hope. And then the next video would just be me driving it on down to my buddy's house, because why not? So yeah, let's go ahead and start cutting everything apart. Alright, so now I need to go ahead and take these flanges, or whatever the hell, the connectors, and bolt them back onto the truck so that I can go ahead and take the new flex pipes, put them on there, tack them in place, and pretty much just mock up the entire exhaust now. Go ahead and start like tacking everything in place and whatnot, and then I'll go ahead and remove it, weld everything all the way out, and put it all back in. So that's what we're going to go ahead and do right now. Okay, so yesterday I went and I mocked up all the exhaust so that we could go ahead and put it on here. I currently have everything tacked up. I didn't want to weld it out yesterday because A, I didn't feel like pulling out the camera because I want to show you guys mocking it up. And B, by that point it was already really hot in the day. I mean, we were, you know, probably about 1 o'clock, and I live in North Florida. It's pretty freaking hot at 1 o'clock. But right now it's like 9 o'clock, so it's a lot cooler. Anyways, I got everything tacked up, as you can see right here. My plan is, get the stinger out of the way. My plan is all of this is getting welded here. This is going to have a band clamp on it, and by band clamp, this is what I mean. Reason why is because I could weld this to this, but that would make it a huge pain in the ass to go ahead and put everything back up underneath the truck. I do know that I need to grind all this off and give it a nice clean surface, but yeah, I'm not doing that. Anyways, I have everything tacked up. I have to weld all this out. I got the hanger on and, you know, all that stuff and whatnot. Doing the same thing with that one, welding that end out over there and band clamps going there. I am running low on argon right now on 7525. So I don't know if I have enough to really finish out all these welds and them look nice. I will try my best. Hopefully I do. But I want to make sure that that one, this one, and that one are really good welding wise, because those ones right there, they're slip in, like they slide in. Realistically, like, they're tacked, it'll hold. If I weld it, it'll be sealed. But those ones don't need to be perfect, but these ones do, because if you look, they are butted against each other when that one is slid inside of that one. So yeah, and obviously for these, because well, that's where the collector is and that could cause problems. And if you look right here, this one's got a little bit of a gap that I gotta fill, and yeah, so we're gonna start with these two and work our way that way. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, yeah, I know I'm in flip-flops and I'm not really wearing all the proper gear. I do got my helmet though, so screw it, I'll be fine. Just wear your proper protection. Don't be me. I am the definition of a freaking moron. It's definitely not my best work, but that's the worst one. The other ones will look better, and it's just exhaust. It's not structural, so I don't even care. But done! And we continue to more. My knees are hurting, so yep. Oh, that's way more comfortable. I can definitely tell I'm getting low on gas, but we ain't got much more to go, so we just gotta knock it out. All the welding is done. It's not my best work, but it is definitely way better than what I've seen from most people. So I'm okay with that. I'm gonna go ahead and cool this off with a water hose because it's still hot, and start putting these guys in, and then this guy, and yeah, hopefully I'll be starting it today. That'd be nice, and take it for a little quick test drive, because this is all that it's missing. I do know that there's an issue with it starting, but I haven't figured out what that issue is yet. So we'll see. All right, guys, it is the moment of truth. The exhaust is in. Let's see if it actually starts. I really, really hope it does. I don't understand why people sit like that. There we go. Okay, let's see what happens. Please start. Come on. Come on. Man, that takes a while to start. Oh my God, why? Come on. This thing runs like crap. There it goes. No, it doesn't. Coolant temp's bad. Now it's running. We need a new coolant sensor. This thing just kind of sounds okay though. Does not sound like it's firing off on all cylinders. Well, maybe now it is. Well, let's move the bug out of the way, put it over here, and see if we could go take it for a drive. Maybe. Gotta figure out what's wrong with it. Attempt number 1. I don't like how this is going so far. And we are moving. For the first time ever. Kind of works. It's getting better as I drive it. It's like pulls really bad to one side. It's getting better. Floor it. It is very slow. I think there's something wrong with the throttle position sensor. Ugh, there's something gross on the steering wheel. All right, let's try it again. Oh, it feels better this time. Feels way better this time. That is so fucking annoying. It's so slow! It's getting faster-ish. I wonder if the AC works. Like, does the AC get cold? We're about to find out. Well, it's getting better as you drive it, it gets better. The AC most certainly does not get cold, it just blows air. Now let's see how it does if I take it out on the road and actually get some speed on it. You gonna shift? Oh shit. This thing's a straight up fucking death trap. Holy fuck. Like, look. Yeah, it needs like new brakes for sure. Well, let's hook the scanner up, see if I can figure anything else with it. Probably run a can of seafoam through it and all that kind of crap. But yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and try to make this death trap less of a freaking death trap, because it is definitely a death trap. But yeah, so I hope everybody enjoyed the video. I am ready to get rid of this thing. With the way that this thing is going and the fact that I have to go drive it at least 20 miles to my buddy's house sometime soon, I imagine it's going to be a very eventful video. So definitely go ahead and keep an eye out for that video. That will be the one that comes up next, is hopefully me not dying in this thing. But anyways, guys, I will see you all later and have a great day.